All right, we're moving into part 5 of removing this engine. We've got our radiator, air filter, the alternator, the engine or the air condenser out. Let's see. We've got just about everything out of the way now. All we got left is unhooking all our wires and the hoses and getting those out of the way. Let's show you what we got here. This is what we're looking like with everything out of the way. And now we're gonna start off with our oil dipstick and probably this coolant overflow hose. And then we've got a lot of stuff to disconnect on that side, which we're gonna go over. So here we go. All right, this is gonna be a 7mm for the oil dipstick. Got your bolt right there. Pulls right up out of there. Great. Looks like we got a blowed head gasket to fix too. That's good and milky. Wasn't expecting that. We're gonna put our bolt back in there so we don't lose it.
What are you doing?
Just a reminder, if you pull your dipstick out of your engine, drain the oil first, because this will probably happen. We got kitty litter man on it.
I just tubing it up and tried not with the triggers.
Right on.
I just done trigger.
This is a pretty good tool to have. Keep you from ripping your knuckles all up and a lot of other stuff. Just makes life a lot easier. This is a 13mm. These are actually loose already. Looks like they have oil or something on them. Got one bolt way down here. And one under here. Oh, we got one more down there, way down there. So that's going to be a total of 5. Our tensioner pulley is connected to this piece. All right, everybody knows this is the scary part. The manifold. It's going to be a 15 millimeter deep well. Oh, sounds like it come off all right. It's actually surprisingly not too bad with the first 2. Number 4 is broke loose. I'm gonna need an extension on this one. Okay, this is a bracket for the engine overflow. I gotta get the other bottom one off. Using a small extension and a deep well. And I think that's gonna get it with some finagling. Well, that one fell down. And that will lower down out of the way. Now we can move back to just the 15 millimeter deep well. I don't think I've ever had an exhaust manifold bolt come off this easy. one more. All right, we got a air intake hose here. Need this vacuum out of the way. We can just lay this on top of the motor. We've got another one over here. Let's just unplug that. Be careful if your Ranger's never had stuff replaced on it. These things are very brittle. We're gonna have to disconnect this throttle body cable. All right, this is how you disconnect your throttle body cable. You got a little clip right there. Just comes right off. And you have a, let's get some pliers. You have to squeeze both ends. And pushes right out. And we can set that off to the side. All right, now we're back to the right side of the motor. I'm gonna try to get some of these radiator hoses out of the way. We're gonna get some of these radiator hoses out of our way. This is a 5/16 hose clamp. I'm using this because it's really hard to get a screwdriver in there. I've already got the radiator out, I'm just gonna plug this to the bottom of my radiator. Doesn't hurt to have one of these old hooks for pulling old hoses. This one's almost too long. Also got a radiator hose pick. And that'll help break it loose. This one, I think, pushes down. Not sure how this one works. That pushes down. And slides out. I just had this zip tied. It was kind of just flopping loose in there since I've had it. Change our angles a little bit. Yep.
I don't make a funny picture, but it don't be pretty.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't put it to them in push up.
I may not be able to get this one out until we start lifting the motor up. It's really hard to see in there. Pretty hard to reach anything. So we may hold off on that one for a minute. I'm gonna work back this way now. And just now thinking about it, I'm probably gonna have to take this air intake off of here as well, especially to have a good hookup for the cherry picker when we do pull this thing out. All these are 8mm. Alright, now we're going to undo this brake booster hose. All right.
And it even had a W on him.
Got a few more sensors back here. All right, I'm gonna come back to the top of the engine. Because we need to get this wire and harness out of the way. These push down. That just comes right out. Oh, that's nice. Those two wires are fried, the coating on them. We may end up going with a whole new wire and harness on this thing too. I'm not sure yet, because the AC does work, but it's just some loose, broke wires, just old stuff, real brittle. That just slides down over that. All right, I've unhooked about everything we can get to today on this beast. Hope that helps get a good start. I know there's a few sensors I've got on the back of the engine left to get to. So probably once we start pulling the motor out, we'll be able to see those better and not risk breaking everything off in there. But the next video, step 6, we'll probably just go ahead and unbolt the transmission from the engine. So we'll see you in the next one.